God answers our prayers according to our heart's desire. The king in today's gospel somehow is an epitome of what is a king. God is also a king who owns everything. So when we ask God for something, He will give it to us as a king according to the desires of our hearts. So kung ang hinihiling natin sa ating Diyos ay para sa sarili lang natin, He'll give it. If you ask for your family, He will give it. But my request to all of you is, can you ask God for more? Because our God has so many things to offer. Sometimes we need what will give us sense of fulfillment and sense of happiness in life. And that fulfillment, and this is how we were created, is when we're able to help others. Sometimes we have this kind of mentality that when people come to us and ask for help, the hindrances here is we think we're being used. That's automatic. But I want you to change your perspective. When people are coming to you, why don't we think this way? That God is allowing us to be useful instead of thinking that others are using us. Because the most painful thing that anybody can feel about themselves is if they feel useless. Kaya po kadamihan sa tumatanda, nagre-retire, nawawala ng trabaho, nagkakaroon niya ng anxiety, leading to depression, because they're feeling and their fear of being worthless or being useless. So in doing so, kaya ko ito sinasabi, we have now an access to God because of the faith. And because of this access, like Herodias, when he had given an opportunity to have an access to the king, he went to her mother. What? Even though, can you imagine the head of St. John the Baptist? But it was given to her because she requested it, because it became the desire of her heart. Same thing with us. But for sure, this never gave Herodias or her mother some sort of eternal happiness. Because the eternal happiness, this is how we were designed, is when we become helpful to others, when we are able to help others to be a better person. I have to read you something. Something that's really interesting. We call it the law of life. The law of life. The life that we're living right now is the same of the life that others lived thousands of years ago. And this is how it works. When a newspaper reporter interviewed a farmer who grew award-winning corn each year, he entered in a corn agricultural show. It was revealed that his secret is he shared his seeds to his neighbors. So the reporter was perplexed and confused. So he asked the farmer, "How can you afford to share your best seed with your neighbors when they are also entering the corn competition with you each year?" The farmer knowingly smiled and explained, The wind picks up pollen from ripening corn and whirls it from field to field. If my neighbors grow inferior corn, cross-pollination steadily degrades the quality of my corn as well. If I am to grow good corn, I must help my neighbors to grow good crops. So it is with our lives. Those who want to live meaningful and well must help enrich the lives of others. For the value of a life is measured by the lives it touches. And those who choose to be happy must help others to find happiness too. For the welfare of each is bound with the welfare of all. Call it the power of collectivity. Call it the principle of success. Call it the law of life. The fact remains, none of us truly wins until we all win. In life, when you help the people around you to be good, you will surely become the best. Yun po pala ang power ng collectivity. I've been thinking yung dengue na nagkakaroon tayo. I'm thinking of the crisis. Nagkaka-dengue dahil kahit gaano kalinis ang paligid mo, yung paligid ng ibang natuloy, naghihilangan, nagkakasakit. It is because we're not collectively becoming successful or becoming free. Apektado po tayo. Hindi po pala sa mundong ginagalawan natin na ako successful, bahala ka sa buhay mo. Ako malinis, bahala ka sa buhay mo. The fact remains, each Filipinos are scared of dengue. Each Filipinos are scared of leptospirosis. Baha ang inireklamo, basura. Ang dumi. Pero, because of, yun ang tinatawag na power of collectivity. The power of collectivity, this is the principle of success. I'm traveling all over the place. 2 months ago, I was in Scandinavian countries. And I asked them their secret, kasi naging close friend ko sila. What is the secret of their country being able to win each year for the best country to live? Ang sagot po nila ay isa. Here, we help each other. Hindi sila takot sa dengue. Wala silang lamok na dengue. Wala silang leptospirosis. There's no fear. They're free of that. Because there, they help each other. It is a culture. Kaya, that's how God answers prayers. So, ang sabi ko, for those who have an access to prayer, can you please pray for others as well? And God will somehow, like what the king gave, even though it's so difficult, but more than so our God, He will give to each and every one of us the desires of our hearts. So let us pray that the desires of our hearts, not only for ourselves or for our family. I hope the desires of our hearts is intended for all. That is the key to happiness. Because God answers the desires of our hearts. Please stand.